The cost of tankless water heaters has just become much less than it was before with the introduction of the Noritz EZTR40. Basically, with tankless water heaters, you typically had to go in and change out the gas line or access a 3/4 inch gas line. You had to run water pipes down to the bottom of a tankless water heater, and then you had to vent it separately from the way it was vented originally in the tank water heater. But basically at AtlantaTanklessWaterHeaters.com, we were always looking to try to reduce the cost of tankless down to where it would be closer and closer to the cost of a traditional tank water heater. Traditional tank water heater lasts about 8 to 10 to 12 years at the most. A tankless water heater anecdotally would last somewhere between 25 and 30 years. The cost of running a tankless water heater is significantly less than a tank water heater, and you're not heating and reheating the same water that gathers a bunch of sediment and rust and things of that nature in the tank. You're heating the hot water only as it is needed, and that for that reason it never runs out. It's like running water through the radiator of your car. It goes through a heat exchanger and is heated on demand. So you never run out of hot water. There's no tank that's filled with water that's heated and reheated. So Noritz has just introduced this EZTR40, and basically it's a revolutionary concept in which you have the venting is done in such a way that you insert a liner into the existing vent of a water heater. This has never been done before in the tankless industry. The water connections are at the top of the heater, and the gas line is only a 1/2 inch gas line. So from our perspective, it looks like in January, we're going to be able to offer this for instead of a 40-gallon change out. You have estimates on our site at AtlantaTanklessWaterHeaters.com where you'll see a 40-gallon change out of one 40-gallon water heater for another with a 6-year warranty, going for $14.95, $12.95, $11.95, in one case $1,800. We can get someone into a tankless of this type for $1,900. So if you have a home that is on a slab, you've got about 2.5 baths in the home, this is a 40-gallon water heater change out that will last 25, 30 years in the tankless environment, and will give you endless hot water. It costs about $11, $12 a month to run. If you have an electric water heater, if you go to waterheatertimer.org, you're going to see that an electric water heater runs on average a cost of $781 a year. That's what the electrical cost of heating and reheating water is. If you finance a tankless water heater, so basically $69 a month is the average cost to run an electric water heater. $69 a month of your energy cost goes to heating and reheating the water in an electric water heater. If you finance, if you put zero down, make 0 payments for 12 months, 0 interest, you finance a tankless hot water heater, your finance payment is going to run anywhere, depending on what unit you use, what, how much you pay. But generally it's going to run somewhere between about $35 and $45 a month. Costs about $11 a month, $12, $14 a month to run a tankless hot water heater. So therefore, if you have an electric water heater that is older and running out of hot water, you're paying $69 a month to run the thing. For less money than what you're spending to run an electric hot water heater, you can have a new tankless water heater that never runs out of hot water, and it costs you less per month to finance and pay for running that tankless hot water heater than it does to continue to use and run out of hot water with the electric hot water heater.